Hey, sir. Let's talk over here. Yeah. I got a camera on too.
They said that they get some units here that you're back on payment on rentals.
Listen, this is not a matter for you and I to discuss. But they're showing up here out of the blue like that without any call, any show. I don't owe them. The people who owe them owe me. So they're coming here trying to do a hostile takeover or whatever.
That's not hostile.
Yes, it is.
They get an order to repossess here.
From who?
It looks like there's a repossession affidavit.
That's not legal. I can make that. That's just a document. So the end of the story is, I'm owed. They're not getting anything. I already asked them to leave. When they said they were going to leave, you guys show up. They called you guys.
Yeah, they called that shit.
Yeah, so they told me they were leaving. Now they call you guys?
Did you speak with an officer McQuaid yesterday about this?
No. Probably them.
You didn't speak to any officers yesterday about this?
No.
Okay.
Just to know, are you guys sergeants? I'm on the phone with your police department.
There's no need for a supervisor. One's on his way, but there's no need for
There's
one.
no need. So if we
But
can...
he's on his way. He's on his way because you called. But there's no need.
I just called to talk to them. That's it.
We're just trying to figure out. They gave us a repossession order. Mm-hmm. We were told that this was arranged.
No.
So we're down here. So
not at all.
So
they just pulled up.
If you don't want to allow them to do it,
they're not allowed.
They're gonna end up. Hear me out.
Let them go to court. Let them get an order. I already have a lawyer going through.
Can you hear me out?
This.
Let me talk.
I already have a lawyer.
You don't want to hear me out.
Litigation.
You don't want to hear me out.
I already know what can happen. I just want them out of here.
Listen to me. They're going to report these vehicles as stolen. And if you actually do owe money on these vehicles...
I don't.
Hold on.
The company who...
Do you own the company?
Listen.
Do you own the company?
No. Listen, I'm not here to explain anything to you. It's very cut and dry. This company was dispatched by a company that's owed money by the owners or whoever put these vans on the road. The owners of these dispatched my company to transport them and to store them. So I'm owed money. Okay? That's the end of the story.
Who's the company that...
They need to go through litigation
that
because I'm already first in line. They're doing the litigation for this as we speak. And if you want to vouch, get somebody to vouch for me, John, the Pelham Town Code Advisor, Lebowski, call him. He knows exactly what's going on here. What these guys are trying to do here, they're blocking the road, first of all. They're not supposed. How do you just show up down here like this?
Let's not turn this into they're blocking the road and hostile take. You're throwing all kinds of buzzwords that have no
Okay.
application.
This is all I want to tell you.
We're going to leave because you obviously don't want to cooperate with us.
Yes.
You're throwing out attorneys.
There's nothing to cooperate with.
Stop.
You can't just show up like this out of the blue.
We're leaving.
Okay, bye.
You're throwing out attorneys' names. So
Bye.
So we're going to advise them to seek out what they need to do.
Exactly. Not show up like this.
Well, they can.
No.
Yes,
they can, but they can't get away with it. So bye.
Well, I deal with repos all the time. They show up.
This is not a repo. This is not a repo. That's a piece of paper I can print out for you right now. I'll go repo your car right now with that paper. How about that? Yalla, get out. Get off the property and let them know they're not welcome here anytime. And if they show up, they need to make an appointment. I gave them the proper numbers to call. Tony. Yeah, that's very professional of you, Tony. Very professional. Okay, let's clear up this road here. Okay, let's clear up the road here. Let's clear up the road, please. I got neighbors. You're making me look like a big-time criminal here. Sergeant, a word.
Yes, sir.
Just a word with you.
Sure, Sergeant.
I just wanted to know what you told them.
So I looked at. We have a drill going on right now in town. That morning. So I reviewed the paperwork they had. They did not have the correct paperwork, even if it was for a bike. You mind if I keep my sunglasses on?
No worries. I got the same issue.
They don't have the correct. Come on, buddy.
Yes.
The right repo paperwork.
Yes.
They didn't have it anyways. So I wasn't even. So they're not going to take the cars because they don't have the paperwork anyways.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I looked at. They're going to speak to the company that hired them, and whatever civil issue you have going on with collateral or whatnot that's between you and the other company,
Yes.
we're going to contact the other company as well and just like, hey, get their side of the story, and then give them if they legit think you stole them or whatever it is, then they'll have to report it to that
If I
town.
stole them, you guys would have been here before them.
I get you, but you know what I mean? And also, they haven't been reported stolen yet, but that's where I believe it's in Hudson.
They're not, because they don't own them. You know, everybody's owed money by these guys, so everyone's trying to act now. I already have litigation going. Litigation is moving.
Yeah.
I have first claims to these.
No, hey, I get you the way they showed up. I don't know. I know another officer spoke.
And then to use your guys as their muscle on a resident that pays taxes here. I felt
wasn't
that,
here for that,
you know,
but-
this officer, what's his name, Luce?
Locke.
Okay. You know, I just wanted your name. I'm talking to the sergeant.
I understand, but what I'm going to tell you is, I told you we're not using his muscle. They were not walking down the street.
I know, but you're holding on to that paperwork like it's divine intervention.
I never said that. I
Yeah,
said
he
we
was
can't-
like, they got to repossess. I
I
said,
said,
come
we
on, man,
can't
I could
force
print
them.
that out and I could repo your police
I
cruiser.
told you, I said we can't
No,
force
no,
them.
no.
They'll have to get an ex
Okay,
parte order
just,
or report the store.
I don't want you to like raise your voice just because I can't.
I'm not raising
Come,
my voice.
come.
You're just going to let me talk from count one.
I know, but what you're saying, it really doesn't add to the situation. But regardless, Sergeant Page,
So
the way they showed up here, blocking traffic, all my neighbors are looking at me like I'm Don whatever.
yeah,
That's a bad look.
and of course that's a
And
bad
for
look
them
for that
for
company.
them to do that,
Yeah.
oh, they don't care. They're repo guys.
Yeah,
They don't care.
Yeah,
They sneak around at night, and I told them, "Are you gonna try to steal these like thieves in the night? Because if you do, I got this guy, you know. And if you think you're gonna get away with that, that's not gonna happen. Go to the proper channels. If I was owed, you don't think I would just chop these up in a chop and get my money and get over with it? I can't do that. I don't want to feed my stomach like that or my kids like that.
I get you.
So I'm going through the proper channels, and I've been waiting since August.
Yeah.
It's almost a year
It's
now.
also, speak.
Oh yeah, of course. So he's in court now.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
you've been working with Zalowski, right?
Yes,
As well.
yes,
Working
he knows
the
me well.
Unregistered vehicles being on the property.
Yes,
type of deal.
exactly. He's
He's
helping me
been
out,
working out, so-
and I have a track record
Yeah.
with the town. They understand the situation, but
So
these guys are probably lower in the totem pole than I am
they're
to
just
get
guys
fed.
that got hired. You know,
I know,
they're doing
but-
they're doing the job. You know, it's
Not with those documents.
the
No,
moment I saw it,
they thought I was a schmuck.
The moment
That's
I
what
saw
they
the
thought.
documents, I realized they weren't looking.
You understand that, Officer Locke? They thought I was a schmuck.
I don't think they thought that.
Yeah, they did, because you brought that
there's-
over thinking they had the
hold on,
right to
there's more
take these.
information on these vehicles that I'm not going to talk about right now.
Good.
With GPS locations. So.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not hiding anything. Everyone knows where they're sitting. I'm not hiding a thing. That's why these guys came and they left. They left because they knew they had no legitimate claim to these.
What we'll do is, I need you to leave to go to the other thing, back to school.
Can I have that paperwork?
This is going to be for Officer McQuaid.
Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because
Riding her just.
Oh, our training kit.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna go-
take care of that. All right, thank you. So like I said, man, we'll go from there. We're gonna contact the company because we have to on our end. Just hey, what's up? So talk.
yeah.
Everything's going on there, and then whatever the civil issue is, I'm calling it civil because I don't know the legalities of it.
It's definitely so.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not gonna say you stole them or they're reporting false claim. I don't know. It's not my investigation. But we'll handle what we can on our
If I
end.
stole them, I wouldn't have two sets of keys.
I get you, man. I get you. So we'll go from there.
I wouldn't tell the town about it.
You want to behind them in plain sight.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so they can get
They
paid.
really thought I was a schmuck. You know, and I try to tell people all the time, don't mistake me for being a schmuck.
I get you, man. I get you. Business is business. I get
And I tried to be as professional with them. I told them, hey, Tony, this is my name. This is our company. This is the phone number to the main boss in charge. You need to talk to him. Here's Don. Here's my lawyer. I got litigation going.
Yep.
You can't take these.
Yeah, figure it
And
out.
you're going to go home. He's like, all right, we're going home. And then a fleet of haulers show up and they block the road like some gangsters. Was that unprofessional?
I won't speak on professionalism when it comes to other companies. I have policies that I obey by. I don't know what their policies are. So I would, but
They're to get a job done by any means necessary.
Perception is reality in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Did it look a little aggressive? Possibly yes,
Big
to a reasonable person.
Yeah.
But we'll go from there. I say, man, they're out of here. They're going somewhere else. My officers are out of here, and we'll let you get back to your day.
If you guys are called again, I'd appreciate if it was from me to to back me up rather than these thugs.
Yeah,
That was not professional, un-American.
yeah, and as I said, we got a call. Also, I wasn't really listening to the radio at the time that they were coming out.
Yeah,
I didn't know they
you
were
guys are
bringing
busy, too.
3 tractor trailers.
Yeah.
I thought they were probably doing a typical
I mean, they
repo.
did the swindle
where
on
they
you
just
guys,
one
too,
come
yeah.
in and hook. You know what I mean? Hook and go. I didn't know they were bringing tractor trailers out there.